The moment Madison Lee stepped into Jefferson High, the hallway fell silent, not out of curiosity, but judgment. Her black hoodie, quiet footsteps, and unreadable expression made her look like a ghost, drifting through a world that didn't want her. But that wasn't the real reason people stared. It was the faint outline of a strange tattoo on her wrist, one she usually hid, one that seemed to whisper a history nobody understood. On her first morning, she tried her best to keep her head low. She had promised her aunt no trouble this time. But trouble didn't wait for permission. A tall boy named Derek, the school's self-appointed king, noticed her immediately. With him stood his two shadows, Josh and Brandon boys, who laughed at anything cruel. "Hey, new girl," Derek called out, blocking her path. "You lost or just mute?" Madison didn't answer, not because she couldn't. She just didn't want her silence to become anyone's entertainment. Derek smirked, stepping closer. "What's this weird tattoo? Some wannabe tough girl thing?" He reached for her wrist. Madison instinctively pulled back, but the sleeve traveled up enough for a clear glimpse of the ink-sharp lines, a symbol resembling intertwined wings and a blade. The hallway buzzed. "What kind of tattoo is that? Looks military." "She's lying. She's too small." Derek didn't like mysteries he couldn't control. "Take your hoodie off," he ordered. She refused, and that was enough for him. Before she realized it, Josh shoved her shoulder, sending her books falling. Brandon blocked her from picking them up. Derek leaned down, whispering, "Speak, new girl. You in some gang?" For the first time, emotion flickered in Madison's eyes, not fear, not anger, but something heavier. But she didn't fight back. Not yet. A girl from a few feet away watched everything. Emma Carter, soft-spoken, kind, the type who hated conflict but hated injustice even more. She stepped forward. "Leave her alone, Derek. She didn't do anything to you." Derek rolled his eyes. "Go away, Emma. This doesn't concern you." "It does," she insisted, voice trembling but brave. "She's new. Stop being a jerk for once." The hallway froze. Emma Carter never spoke like that. Derek stepped toward her, but Madison suddenly stood up straighter, eyes sharpening. Emma didn't know it yet, but she had just awakened something Madison had buried for months. A teacher's voice down the hallway interrupted the tension. Derek hissed, "This isn't over," and walked off with his entourage. Emma helped Madison gather her books. "Are you okay?" Madison nodded but didn't smile. "Thank you," she said softly, her voice surprisingly calm. Emma noticed the tattoo again but decided not to ask. The past that haunted her for the next week, Madison remained quiet but not invisible. Emma began sitting with her at lunch, even when Madison barely spoke. There was something broken about the new girl, something that made Emma worry. One afternoon, Emma found Madison sitting behind the gym bleachers alone, staring at the tattoo on her wrist as if it carried a weight too heavy. Emma gently sat beside her. "You don't have to tell me anything, but I'm here." Madison took a shaky breath. "My dad was in the Special Forces. Before he died, he designed this symbol for me. It means strength without violence. He used to say real strength isn't about hurting people. It's about knowing you can, but choosing not to." Emma's chest tightened. "I'm so sorry." Madison nodded, eyes glassy. "He died saving a family overseas. After that, I kept moving schools. People never understand me." Her voice cracked. Emma placed a comforting hand on hers. "I'm glad you're here." For the first time, Madison smiled, small but real. The hallway attacked, but peace never lasts long. 2 days later, Madison walked into school early to finish a project. The hallway was nearly empty except for Derek and his boys. "Look who we found," Derek grinned. "The quiet little soldier girl." Madison tried to walk past, but Josh shoved her from behind. Brandon snatched her bag and dumped its contents onto the floor. Then Derek stepped closer than ever before. "Take the hoodie off. Let's see that tattoo properly. Maybe I'll send a picture to everyone." Madison's breathing tightened, her fists curled. Emma, who had just turned the corner, witnessed the scene. "Stop!" she shouted, running toward them. Derek turned and laughed. "Perfect. The hero's here." Emma stood in front of Madison, voice shaking with fury. "Leave her alone." Derek pushed Emma aside. That was the last line. Before anyone blinked, Madison grabbed Derek's wrist, twisted it gently but firmly, just enough for him to lose balance. She didn't hurt him. She simply controlled him with frightening precision. The hallway went silent. Derek tried to pull back, but he couldn't. Madison's voice was steady, dangerously calm. "I don't want to fight you, Derek. I never did. But don't ever touch me or my friend again." Her sleeve fell back, revealing the full tattoo sharp. Powerful, unmistakably a Special Forces combat insignia. A teacher appeared at the end of the hallway, drawn by the noise. Derek immediately stepped away, pretending nothing happened, but it was too late. Rumors began spreading. The new girl isn't just tough, she's trained. That tattoo is real. Her dad was a soldier. For the first time, people stopped trying to provoke her. They started respecting her. Healing, not fighting. The principal called Madison in. After hearing the full story confirmed by Emma, and even a reluctant Derek, he didn't punish her. He apologized. And Derek, he was forced into counseling and community service. At first he hated it, but over weeks, as Madison continued being kind, despite everything, something changed in him. One day, he approached her outside the library. "Hey, I'm sorry." I looked down, ashamed. "I didn't know what you were going through." Madison didn't smile, but she nodded. "Thank you. Just be better." It was enough. The message that lasted months passed. Madison became part of a group: Emma, two quiet boys from art class, and eventually even Derek, who genuinely changed. She attended self-defense sessions at the community center, not to learn how to fight, but to teach younger kids what her father taught her: strength without violence. Emma often watched her with admiration. "You know," she said one day, "your tattoo really does speak louder than words." Madison glanced at it, then at her friend. "Maybe. But the people who choose to stand with you, they speak the loudest." She smiled, finally free from her ghosts.